What's up, YouTube? Sweatpants Joe here, and I'm just going to do a quick review of the He-Man and Skeletor figures from the Netflix He-Man and the Masters of the Universe CGI cartoon. These figures are in Walmart's right now. Find them at Walmart if you like them. Check them out. I think these figures are dope as hell. They look really cool. I love the look of them, especially Skeletor. He-Man might take a little getting used to, but I think this figure looks really cool. This is the front of the package. I really dig the artwork, like how they look in the artwork here. And it's just basic packaging. There's nothing crazy. On the back of the artwork, they show the figure. Here's the back of the artwork. Like I said before, it just shows the figure. If you've watched my other reviews for figures from this line, it's all the same artwork. But yeah, let me zoom out a little bit so you can see more of the artwork. There you go. He-Man and Skeletor. Let's open these up. Let's play with them. Let's have some fun. Okay, there they are out of the package. He-Man and Skeletor. I really like the look of these figures. I like the oversized proportions of the upper body and to the lower body. It's very cartoony. It's a lot of fun. I like the paint deco on Skeletor especially. I just think it's such a cool looking figure. He-Man's is alright. It's not my favorite iteration of He-Man, obviously. But I think for what this is cool. I love the overbound muscle body and the tiny head that He-Man has. It's such a really cool look. Here's a close-up of Skeletor's face. I just like it a lot. Such a cool look. The sculpting of his armor is really cool. I love it. This is such a cool figure. I'm really into this line. I'm really feeling it. Only gripe, when you flip them over and you see the back of the Havoc staff, it's hollow rather than a hard plastic, so it's kind of cheap. But these figures are cheap, so, well, they're cheaper. They're not like super cheap. It's got Skeletor's bone hand. If you've seen the show, you know about his bony hand. So yeah, it's not really integral to the story, so it's not really a spoiler. So yeah, that is such a cool, and it's got the villain feet of Skeletor, the reptilian feet. Such a cool figure. I really like the Skeletor figure, and the He-Man figure is cool too. It comes with the same sword we saw with the and he just dropped it. But it is the same sword that we saw with the other figure, the Powers of Grayskull He-Man figure. This is the more... So, this figure here, you can see the grooves, like I was saying before. So I'm grabbing the Powers of Grayskull He-Man figure to compare them. So you see the grooves in the pants. And this Power of Grayskull figure is same mold as this one, which is why you have the grooves. But this is more like it. This is what you need. I don't know what's going on with this arm and why it's almost like, I believe it's going to be like a hollowed out piece and it's been molded together that way. But you're going to have these lines down your arm. Definitely looks kind of cheap that way. But these toys are still built pretty well. I don't think it's going to break. And yeah, he does the twist, and he does the headbutt, and so does Skeletor. Skeletor does the twist. Skeletor's a lot tighter than He-Man, at least mine is, but it's probably got to do with all this armor that Skeletor has on. Now it's like it's its own molded piece of plastic. It doesn't come off. It's like glued onto the figure, so it's all one piece. It's not meant to come off, so you can't take his armor off. You can't take his loincloth off. Everything is one piece. It's all together. And here's what He-Man and Skeletor look like from behind. Here I have them propped up with the other figures I've reviewed from this line already. They just happen to be out of the box and right next to me, so I can grab them real quick so I can show you what they look like standing together. As you can see, Skeletor and Evil Lyn, similar paint decos. This garment right here matches Skeletor's skin tone. It's slightly a shade darker, but I think it's just because of the different type of plastic being used for that than what's used for the action figure mold. But Skeletor's purple looks pretty similar to Evelyn's purple. And then of course you've got He-Man and you've got P-Man, as I like to call him, Powers of Grayskull He-Man. And they are the exact same figure, just different. Powers of Grayskull is just molded in translucent yellow. And as you can see, I have yet to unbox Man-at-Arms and Trapjaw, but I have the figures. Guys, I am all in on these figures. I really like them. I like the look of them. I like that they're 5.5-inch scale. That is my favorite scale for action figures. Anything that's 5.5-inch scale, I'm going to buy. Regardless of the toy line, really. I'm going to buy it. So let me know in the comments below. I know some of you have said you've bought some of you are sticking with Origins. Me, I'm all in. I'm all in on this. I've got more figures to unbox. I've got the play sets. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.